All right, we are back. We are live. It is the never-ending Possible Grand Prix. Thank you, Olive Garden, the only place here you can really get authentic Italian food. We're here in Imola, 32 laps around a very tricky course. With me, as always, in the booth is your my boy Blue. Blue, how are you, sir?
I am fantastic, and the breadsticks also endless. I have like 6 in my pocket right now. I'm stoked.
They are delicious. Blue, we are here at Imola. You have raced at Imola before. Tell us about the track.
I have. I've done a lot of racing at Imola. It is probably one of the best tracks on the calendar. I'm unbiased. It's a little historic. It's got some infamy behind it. But it also just provides some decent racing at the level that we're at of course the highest level that we race at. So you got great elevation change. You got a couple really gnarly chicanes. Aqua Minerale is a fantastic corner, which will provide us with some really nice battles. And then you have the chicane at the top right after Aqua Minerale, which will lead to probably some race-altering moves, I think. So I'm very excited.
You said this track has some history. What exactly happened here?
Well, of course, this is the very infamous track where it was taken off the calendar for a really long time because Ayrton Senna and Roland Ratzenberger unfortunately lost their lives here at Imola.
Wait, what?
And I did, yeah.
They died here?
They died here,
Oh,
so...
skill issue.
Absolutely a skill issue. Oh my god, Dave, I can't believe you just said that. But yeah, hopefully these guys don't go down like that. I know I love this track so much that I joined the drivers in free practice.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It was great. I got in a lot of people's way, caused a lot of incidents. Kind of felt like Brad Pitt at Silverstone, just kind of meandering around. So,
well,
but yeah, it's an awesome track. I love it.
We were on this track. Austin, currently going through Sector 2, into Sector 3 now, over the chicane. Gonna be setting the first time here. He's gonna be setting the bar. We've seen some 116s. I saw in practice. Maybe.
Yeah, Dave.
Might even see a 115. Who knows?
LA Kings Dave and Fly By Night, I think, are going to be our 2 drivers that we're going to want to look for as far as setting some screamers.
Oh,
and I'm proven wrong right
Austin,
away.
A 115.5.
Yeah, he was actually talking with his team earlier in practice. Radio silence. He wanted a silent lap, and then I heard Celine Dion coming through his radio. So kind of interesting. The 115s and Heart Will Go On. What a perfect mix.
Yeah, Randy also going 115s, a 115.9. We're running along with Monkeys, though. He's going to be coming around these last couple turns and see what time he can set. Mike Oxlong with a 117.2. Dave with a 115.6 for P2.
Dozen Years of Darkness with a 117. That's competitive.
That's a respectable time for him.
It's a nice little banker lap to have in his back pocket. Also, huge shout out to Nando Norris, also known as Sam, in the P10 Ferrari right now.
Oh, just dropped to P11 as Peter Gasoline puts his car up to P6, and Coach putting his car into P7 temporarily, down to P8 after Jacques Strapp with a 115.9.
Yeah, of course, we're hoping for... we got 13 drivers on the field. We're hoping for a 13 completed field after Baku being a comparable to World War I's No Man's Land.
Yeah, Baku is Baku. Source on the inside does tell us that the drivers did have a drivers meeting today. Talking about racecraft mostly. The Buster Racing League were a little concerned about the amount of safety cars we've been seeing at the start of races. So
it was all about money, is what I heard. The amount of damage to the track and to the cars was just insurmountable. So
the Buster League,
on top of the
Buster Racing League does have cash, so it's not that flush with cash. Let's be real.
Yeah,
here.
but I mean, dude, the therapy bills that we had to go through. I mean, whew.
Nick going P2 with a 115.6, just ahead of Dave. Oh man, that's 500 separating those two.
Yeah, I know that these guys are gonna battle it out. I know it. That Alpine is sneakily quick. I think Dave really likes Imola. He was saying earlier in the week that he loves Italy. Has a house here.
Jacques Strap going P2. 200's off Austin's pace there. He's got a 115.5.
Was having some tire issues. Had to talk with some engineers about what was going on in practice, and he got it all figured out clearly as he sits in that second position. I don't think that's going to be our podium, however. I have a sneaking suspicion that Dave's in a really good spot to sneak up to a podium spot.
Well, we got our top three so far. We got Austin, Jacques Strap, and Nick in the Aston Martin. But P4 through P8, or 9 and 10, actually, we got Dave, we got Randy, Carter, we got Strange Place, Gerard, Osmot, and Monkeys. That is our top 10. Setting some competitive times here. Once again, looking at these splits here, P1 through P8 separated by less than a second. And a second.
Not Australia close. But
no,
it is pretty close.
Pretty
I
dang
remember
close.
Australia was insanely tight between our top 10, but this one's going to be a little bit more spread out. I think guys are a little bit more comfortable than others at Imola. There's some tricky corners here that I think if you're unskilled, like myself, really, you're going to get caught out on. So just try not to overdrive the car and you'll be fine.
Yeah, some tricky corners. I think it's going to make passing here pretty tough. I think, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the overtaking we see is probably going to be on the DRS straight, maybe into turn 1. I think we'll see some moves.
You know, we could see some romantic dives down the Ravazzas, which is those last two corners. You've got that nice downhill section, which could provide a little bit of overspeed and really cause some calamity or some really sick overtaking.
Yeah, you know, we've seen in the lower league of Formula One, Valtteri Bottas and George Russell getting tangled up a little bit.
Yeah,
and down
right
to turn
before
1.
Tamburello, yeah. So that was, of course, in the wet. This is looking like a dry site. Oh, I was on board with Austin, and he went full, tell me how you know how they drive in Tokyo style. He saved the car, which is pretty insane.
That's good. Yeah, no yellow flags.
Yeah, nice job there. It's also very weird seeing a Haas in P1, but of course all the money goes to this rather than the feeder league.
Obviously. Right along with Carter right now. Pretty clean Sector 1 there. He's been, they've been making some different changes to the car. Trying to get a little more optimal for him, and he's been driving pretty well. He's sitting P6 currently.
And that's respectable for Williams. Of course, long historied F1 team. LA Kings Dave wanting to really push past Austin. I think that rivalry is going to reignite here. Hoping I'm right. Do you got any predictions for the race? You got any bets going on? I have like a 16-leg parlay, so...
Well, this prediction time brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Make your bets at DraftKings. I think
can't wait for the Buster Racing League to be on like
Yeah.
bet 365 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You can people bet on these. Carter's not going to prove on his time. He's still going to be P6. A little off pace there. You know what? I think we're going to see Randy get on the podium here. Currently sitting P5. We're riding along with Nick, however, as he's getting his second lap started. I can see Randy on the podium as Randy takes P1. 115.4.
I think so, Dave. Yeah, that's a bold prediction.
That's very bold. I think Nick's gonna spin out on this race.
Oh, all right. Do you have a corner in mind?
Just any of them. I don't want to jinx him now because he's having a pretty clean lap here. But you know, I saw Nick go off track a couple times, saw a couple spins. You never know.
You do never know. It is motorsport. Anything can happen. I have, you know what? I'm going to go with an LA Kings Dave win
Ooh.
here.
Ooh.
And I'm going to go with a strange place podium.
Strange place podium. All right. I like it. That would be bold.
Yeah, I'm going with the bold stuff.
You got Nick coming across the line. He's going to put his car up to P1 with a 115 flat.
No commentator's curse there.
That's right. Yeah.
I think I heard he was watching Cars earlier this week, but he was rooting for Chick Hicks the entire time. It was really unusual.
Something happened to Jockstrap there. He is retired. I think he must have spun and crashed out because I don't think he would have just retired voluntarily.
Get out the checkbook, Dave.
Yeah, the BRL's not gonna be happy about this one. Oh boy, that's an expensive car. This is an expensive part of the track. It is historic after all. So Jockstrap currently sitting P4. He's got to hope that that time's gonna stick.
He's got he's only got one. Thought it was a little further away. He's only got 1/100th off of his teammate, who's in P5.
Yep. And Strange Place certainly can make that time up for sure. Definitely has a pace to do it. I think Strange Place. Oh, Coach gonna be aborting this lap. I think saying Strange Place getting in the podium spot probably not that bold a prediction. We have seen it before. He can be quick.
He can. We saw it at Baku, and then we saw it in Australia too. Before, of course, the Dave going on dry tires incident happened.
Yeah,
and he found a penny. But I think Dave would like us to forget about that. But we're not going to forget, Dave.
Never forget. Maybe
never forget Australia.
Maybe we'll forgive, but never forget.
And Dave was seen stuffing pasta into his race suit.
Yeah, that's a very strange strategy. You think it would just weigh down the car, but it was even weird. I saw the marinara going into the gloves.
Oh, he must have gotten the ziti. That minx. He's actually in P6, so the ZD may be slowing him down a little bit.
Oh, we do have radio confirmation here from Jockstrap. I've had an incident. I was 5/10 up.
Well, now you're not going nowhere.
You're going nowhere.
You're locked in that barrier for the next 5 minutes, brother. Love a good bone saw in the booth today.
Shout out Randy Macho Man Savage. Rest in peace, King. The cream truly rose to the top that day when Macho Man Randy Savage died.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt, folks. Oh my god, that was funny.
We got Dave finishing up his lap. He's currently sitting P6.
I have a friend watching the race, and he was very excited that it was Monza.
It turns out it's not Monza.
It's not Monza. Yeah, he swiftly realizes that he's an idiot. So, hey man, it happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us.
They always say these Italian tracks look the same. I get Imola and Monza mixed up quite a bit.
I don't know if you noticed in free practice. Oh, of course you didn't because you were driving. I walked around the paddock a little bit, and I heard some inarticulate Italian noises as the drivers took the track. A lot of fans really excited that the BRL is back once again in Imola.
Yeah, I think the most used word was gabagool.
a lot of questions of where to find the gabagool.
A lot of bippity boppity.
Any celebs on the paddock? Yeah, I think I saw Mr. John of Papa John's walking around. I don't know how he got in.
The Swedish chef from the Muppets was here. I know he's not Italian, but he works for Olive Garden. So.
James Gandolfini, revered personality here in Italy. He was.
He's dead.
No, he's not. Is he?
Yes. The ghost of James.
All right, okay. Sorry, I become very spiritual. I meant that he's here with us in spirit.
All right, sorry. Sorry, folks. I need to compose myself. Holy shit.
I don't know, he's done. Shit.
Yeah, the entire cast of The Sopranos who is alive is here. The ghost of Marlon Brando is also here.
Al Pacino's here. He's yelling about something off in the back.
He's impregnating some 25-year-old girl. Leonardo DiCaprio is here. He's not Italian, but his name certainly sounds
He heard there were
Italian.
25-year-olds here, and he jumped at it. He jumped at it. We're following Gerard. He's currently P7 because yes, qualifying is going on right now.
Yes, as much as we're memeing, yes.
Gerard currently sitting P7. His teammate's sitting P3, but we'll see how long that lasts. As we're down to almost 2 minutes here, so drivers are gonna have to get in their last laps.
Yeah, this final 2 minutes of qualifying brought to you by Ragu. It's because it's what was in the cupboard. Can't believe that's their actual slogan. Also, Nick almost did a 114.
Seriously? Dang.
Yeah, a 115.0.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was previous time.
So, that was, has that been up there, though? I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was the second time.
Randy's gonna be hunting him down.
Gerard aborting his lap. We catching up with Nick, currently our pole sitter. He's going, ooh, Adam out of this session. Not sure if he had an incident. Not sure if he's calling it quits. He's sitting P12. Nick going a little slower on this lap.
Oh, we got monkeys taking the Patronus car, a little rally driving.
You know, this is a very old track, so it tracks. But you definitely notice there's a very little room for error here.
No, you go off into the gravel and you are off in the gravel. It is a really old track.
Oh, very old.
I want to say 70s.
Ooh, Nick going in the gravel a little bit. That is going to compromise his time. And he's not going to. Well, he does it. Oh, he does improve a 114.9. Excuse me.
Ah, there we go. That would have been faster if he didn't go off. So
I think Dave just hopped up to P2 with a 115.4. Jacques Strapp dropping a spot. Austin is not going to head out for a lap either, so he's going to have to hope that his time sticks. We got Strange Place right now, who's set up purple sector 1. See what he can do here in sectors 2 and 3.
1950s, by the way, is when they started racing.
Oh wow!
At Imola.
Oh, we got. My gosh, it's his first appearance here. We got Ian, Austin's biggest fan, out here in support.
Let's go, Ian.
Hey, Baba Boopy, it's me. I come out to Italy. I watch it a race. Bellissimo Austin. Now there's a real paisan. I watch a him race. My fingers make a da pinch. A. Oh my god, a 114.8 by what? Oh my god, almost 2/10 up on Nick. Strange Place on pole for the first time this season.
This does Mama the Mia, folks.
Oh boy. Is Nick on a lap?
Nick he's rounding the Ravazzas now.
Oh,
getting a little squirrely.
Oh no!
Nope.
I think that's gonna be it. I think that is gonna be it. Strange Place. Wow. At the
saying that
no time on the clock, and he puts that lap in a 114.8. He's gonna take pole of this race.
Saying his setup was a little squirrely, on edge. Found the limit, took it to the limit. Pushed it to the limit.
So out, Strange Place, P1. We got Nick in P2, Dave in P3, Randy in P4. So still within striking distance of that podium spot, certainly.
Yeah, and then Eric in P6, Gerard in P7, good old Carter in the Williams in P8, Fallen Monkeys in the rally driving Mercedes in P9, and the coach, Azmat Bogatov in P10, a Ferrari in P10, and a Ferrari in P13.
Those are qualifying. Man, what an exciting end. I mean, literally, there was no time on the clock. Strange Place had to put that car across the line with a really good time, and he certainly did with a, he's sitting P1 as you see there.
Heater. Absolute heater.
Absolute heater. Well, this makes me excited for the race now.
Yeah, they got to. The big thing is there's going to be that big time accordion or concertina effect that you get at the Tamburello chicanes, and then you'll get at the hairpin too. Early on is going to be a big thing for these guys.
Yeah, we're gonna. Let's see if what the administrators and the commissioner and all that, the stewards said to the drivers. See if that sticks here.
Also, some speeding in the pit lane penalty warnings were handed out
Ooh.
in that. So interesting little. These guys are hauling.
These boys are hauling. We are getting ready to go 32 laps around Imola. What did the stewards have to say? The stewards weren't super happy with the race quality at the start of the races that we've been having, as you've been able to see. So, stewards had a little chat and told everyone, you gotta clean it up. Otherwise, penalties are gonna be coming. So, so that's kind of where we're at. We'll see if that's stuck, as we are getting ready to race here. Strategies are getting finalized. Blue, are you ready for what we are about to see?
I think so. I hope so. I love Imola. This is a track like I don't know how to put it into words. It holds a special place in my heart. I've done several endurance races here. One of them being 24 hours, so I know the track like the back of my hand. So it's just I don't know. It's a track that I'm tearing up right now in the booth.
I'm very verklempt.
It's a little dusty up here.
I'm so verklempt.
But yeah, no, I just really I really like the track. It's a lot of fun, and it's why I went out during free practice, because it's a track that I can hop onto and just drive around and know what I'm doing, kind of.
Well, we take a look at our driver standings here right now. We got Nick in P1. He is currently sitting P2 of this race, though. Behind him is Austin with 57 points. Not far behind Austin, only 5 points down is Randy. So Darts Championship, this is our 6th race of the year, but things are really starting to heat up. As we look at the constructors, we got Alpine P1 with 130 points. We got Aston Martin, though, not far behind, 122. So points very clearly mattering as we are kicking things off in the early part of the season.
Also, Kevin in chat, I love Imola, drink. You would be wasted if I kept going. 'Cause, yeah, I do love Imola. It's not unusual to see Red Bull on pole.
Yeah.
In the feeder series, anyway.
Yeah, in the feeder series. I actually think this is the first. I think this is the first pole that Red Bull has held this year.
Interesting, if true.
Big, if true. We're gonna see. Who should we ride along with? We should ride along with Dave, or ride along with Randy.
Somewhere in the mid pack. I would say Randy.
Let's. We're gonna ride along with Randy to start this race.
5 red lights.
We got the lights are on. Lights are off. We are off racing. Randy not getting a very good start. Gets passed by Austin immediately. Really bad start for Randy here. Oh, that's I believe that's Jacques Straps ending up on the inside there.
Nice through Tamburello. Oh, a little bit of.
Got a little bump in there back.
I think that's Adam and Sam bumping into each other. Just kind of checking up on the brakes. Lost a front wing. Nice job through the other part of Tamburello. Nick is already on Strange Place.
Yep. We got Gerard already trying to make a move too. You see in the back there, just not quite gonna have it though.
Yeah, and you mentioned that awesome start from Austin, and the very brutal start. Strange Place is off.
Oh, Strange Place go off. Oh, yes, he did.
At Mineral Water.
Oh, Coconut Minerale. No, Strange Place. He had it, and then he lost it.
Wow.
From 1st to 12th, Nick is now leading this race.
A lot of pressure coming into Aqua Minerale. You gotta be You can hot lap all you want, but once it gets to race time,
Oh man, that's so it's so gutting. But you know, hey, it's only oh boy, we had Carter there. I think getting a little squirrely.
oh, Adam also getting a little squirrely too. He'll charge back up. He's got the pace. He's got to mitigate through traffic right now, but he'll definitely make his way.
Ozma needing to run for his life here.
Oh, big off there by Mike.
We got some
nice awareness.
We got some close fighting here.
Yeah. Oh man, big offs back in the back.
So yeah, you know, it's racy in the front, it's racy in the back. This DRS is going to be enabled, I believe, on the next lap or at the end. Towards the end of the next
pickup line, isn't it?
Is it?
It's racy in the front, it's racy in the back. I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, maybe.
It'd work on me.
Catching up to the front of the drive here. You know, Austin keeping within distance of Nick here. We got Dave, who's actually starting to drop back a little bit from Austin. Going to be out of DRS range currently, but Randy not far behind Dave.
And Randy wants it. That's that podium position.
Randy wants it. Randy needs it. We got Jacques Strapp in P5, not far behind Randy. This is Nick setting fastest lap with a 1:18.5.
And starting on the medium tires, a lot of this grid, actually, the entire grid started on medium tires.
And I think we are going to be seeing some one-stops here.
Yep, hopefully going to a medium hard, I think is what I saw.
Yep. You know, I could see a wild card though. We, depending on how hard how well the hards perform, we might see a late move for the softs. Maybe.
I don't know, every time I was on hards, they performed pretty well, but you could see, yeah, the sneaky move, try to get that fastest lap point yoinked away. Two guys in pit, Mike Oxlong and Adam. I think Dozen Years of Darkness needed a new front wing.
But yeah, they both went in. So Mike on the hards, Adam there on the back on the midgems.
That might have been a mistake. I don't think that was on purpose, or he just changed wing and didn't change tires.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think it's possible either. Hey man, I'm just spitting it how I see it, okay?
You know, the front of the pack is really, I wouldn't say starting to spread out here, but I mean, man, even, you know, from first all the way down to 10th, we got some pretty close.
I would say tell that to Dave. Dave just overtakes for second in a field that's getting quote unquote spread out, according to my commentating partner.
Well, you got Randy a second and a half behind. You got Ozma currently sitting P6. He's just cruising right now, which is really what you want. Get some good quality points here for Ferrari. He's cruising in 6th.
Kind of a surprise sitting in 6th place. Gerard definitely wants to try to probably pass him. He's got a little bit more experience than Ryan does, so kind of an interesting spot to be in.
Just a little. Gerard has got a gaggle of cars behind him, though. He is trying to hold off Carter, and Carter's trying to hold off Monkeys. This is gonna be a fun one here. This is battle for P7. You see Carter kind of looking inside.
Yeah, nice decision to wait on that move. Ahmed Arale, we said, could be a possible overtaking zone. Not happening there.
Not happening there, but man, is Carter keeping this one close. Oh, Gerard slipping up a little bit coming out of there.
Oh man, Strange Place getting squirrely.
Strange Place, yep, he's gonna drop back just a little bit, but man, Monkeys is right there, and so is Carter. Let's ride along for Carter. See if he can get a overtake done here. I think he might be. Well, I don't know. This is gonna be a long run. He might be able to pull off a move going into turn 1.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got a little bit of a pop.
Oh, look at Monkeys getting in there.
Oh, Monkeys pushing him a little wide.
Oh,
oh no. I don't think there was contact.
Oh,
there,
Carter, no. Carter having a tough time there.
Yeah, that was a little rough. And then Monkeys take Strange Place as well? Question mark? No.
No, he's already ahead.
Strange Place might take Monkeys, actually.
Oh,
come down into Ooh.
It's so unfortunate for Carter there. I don't know. It was very tough from that angle. It looked like there is just enough space left.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, Strange Place gonna get a nice little move there on Monkeys. I think he's gonna get that one back because it looked like he went off track. Yep. Well, he tried going to that chicane, and you know, if he was able to get it stick, that would have been a very nice looking move. But instead,
I don't think he was going much faster with the cut, but what do I know?
Oh, here we go. Strange Place gonna go for the overtake with
This time it'll be
DRS.
legal.
Yeah, on track this time. He's gonna have that.
Made that look easy. Lots of breathing room now for Gerard, though. Sitting in P6, trying to catch up to the coach, Asmat Bogatov.
Who doesn't have breathing room is awesome right now, sitting in P3. He's got Randy all over his rear wing right now.
Yeah.
Dave not far ahead, but yeah, Austin just trying to hold off Randy.
Yeah, Randy like a fat kid at Thanksgiving.
Ooh, Austin going way off track there.
Whoa.
Here we go. Randy
Randy
gonna try to get the move done.
And he didn't get a great launch out of that Achman and Raleigh section, and he doesn't get a great launch out of the chicane at the top of the mountain either. So a little bit of a break for Pulse.
Coming into the final two turns here before we hit our only DRS section on the track. Just to give you an idea of how old this track is, or how it's laid out. You see Randy closing in on Austin. Austin really can't do much here.
Also, Jordo's Bizarre Adventure pointing out Sam Points.
Austin had a bit of a tough one there, fighting with Strange Place, going into that first corner. Yeah, Sam in the points, holding down P10 right now.
A nice consistent job by Eric. Just trying to catch up to Randy and Dave. I think the big winner is if Randy and Dave come together, is going to be Eric and Austin.
Yep.
No one had great launches out of...
No, everyone kind of struggled. Imola is as you said previously, it is a tricky track. And I think rain's starting to fall.
Oh, we got rain?
I think I'm seeing rain. Let's check the weather here. Oh, no, it's just going to be overcast.
Man, what a wrench that would have thrown.
Oh, could you imagine if we got rain midway through this race?
Oh.
As you see Randy going to make the move on Dave here. He's going to have this one easily. And Randy's up to P2. P2 of this race.
And now he's going to need some pit strat or a falter by the Aston Martin. 4 seconds in between Randy and Nick. I don't think Nick's going to falter too much, but a nice battle between 5 through 2, really.
Yeah. Nick pulling away, but not, it's still within the realm of possibility. Strategy. He's got a big lead now, I understand, but, at the end of the day.
You go off here. We saw it with Carter. You go off here and you spin.
Yeah.
So it definitely is a possibility. We also saw it with Strange Place, too. Overcooked it. And now he's climbed back up. He's up into P8 now, but...
Well, Randy and Dave here, I think, are just going to be swapping spots. So you see Dave really up on Randy now. Certainly going to be... See if Randy tries to defend by using some battery, if he's just going to let Dave have this one.
He is. He's using quite a bit of his battery.
Really does not want to let Dave pass, but Dave's going to go for it.
Yeah, we should see that swap happen about 10 more times
before
the pit stops come through. Also, Randy's tires are going a little bit.
Yeah,
it looked like
he
was having some issues through those corners there. Also, Randy and Nick both flying from Fuji, Japan. to Italy.
That is right, yeah. They were racing
Yeah.
GT3s.
Yeah, had a pretty good time. Did a little 8-hour endurance race. And then they come to the real series, the big dogs.
That's right. That is right. Let's see.
Sea Monkeys and Jordo both hyped for Sam in the chat.
Still sitting at P10.
Oh, the gearbox not wanting to do what he wanted it to do for Randy.
He's gonna have a tough time. Strange Place, however, is up on Gerard. This is gonna be a close. Boy, we got some great battles brewing here.
Yeah, and Strange Place, I think, has got the pace differential that Gerard shouldn't fight this too much.
Here comes Randy. Dave protecting
They're
inside.
Swap. There it goes.
There it is.
We see him
There's the swap.
again.
Let's check it on Gerard and Strange Place. Here we go. Strange Place with DRS. He's going on the outside. Oh, not what
nice
the optimal line was
there.
given Gerard. Oh, and he goes off again.
He's
No,
oh.
he's off track.
Dear God, I think there's something wrong with the steering actuator.
Mamma mia, as the locals would say. Mamma mia.
Bippity boppity.
Bippity boppity.
Just get right off the property. Randy now putting on his hustle shoes while trying.
Oh, it's Dave.
Oh, Dave thinks there might be something here. No.
Oh, he's gonna be chicane. Not a good spot to try to overtake. We saw it
try.
almost. Yeah, we saw it almost stick. I mean, Strange Place almost had a really good move on Monkeys there previously. Was not able to do it legally though.
Also, Mike Oxlon going off, as well as Adam going off, is yellow flag in sector 1, but they're doing all right. Carter is now going to overtake Nando Norris.
Carter
So
into the
no
points.
more points. Yeah, no more points for the Jordo Academy driver, the commish.
Oh, Dave was not able to overtake Randy going into turn 1 there. I wonder if Dave potentially backed off maybe, or just maybe was too far behind.
Yeah, he could have been too far behind in the DRS zone too. So
this is gonna be the first time those two have not swapped positions here.
he may be able to get it done without DRS though.
Yeah, maybe he's keeping close. We're gonna catch up with Sam though. He has DRS on Carter here. He's not gonna have it. Just too far away.
For far too long.
These two are looking pretty racy here. Carter
Man,
trying
Red
to hold.
Bull's just got to be thrilled with Jockstrap right now, though.
Oh, running P4. He's running solid. Crucial points in the championship. As we,
Azmat Bogotov, that's not the line. He just goes careening off at the top of the chicane.
The man's a coach, and he thinks he can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Coaches these days, I tell you. Sam trying to keep up with, Carter really untidy corner there, and Sam gonna try to go for the overtake. He's going on the grass, trying to avoid touching Carter. He's gonna have the overtake done. I wonder if that was before or after the DRS line.
Yeah, we'll see if Carter's back flap opens up. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Also, LA Kings Dave overtook Randy at the main straight. That time he did have DRS.
Ooh, Carter does not have DRS.
Yeah, no back flap opening.
All right.
He's going to have to do this one the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
By running Sam off the road.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. That was a joke.
The Schumacher. The Schumacher.
Yes. Yes. Plan Z.
Randy not having a great time here because he's got a jock strap all over his rear wing.
Also, Brick Mittens with an absolute 400 IQ strat. The green shell, which of course is the shell that doesn't lock on. So I would use the red shell, personally.
Yeah. I mean, if you're really smart, you'd be using the blue shell, but...
Yeah, but if I'm using the blue shell, I'm usually in last, right?
Yeah, but, use the blue shell.
The clutch opportunity would be the bullet bill.
That is true. Randy going into the pits.
Randy trying to find his race engineer, nicknamed Bullet Bill. Who knew?
Let's see. What is Randy gonna make the early call, and he's gonna go on the hard tires.
And
Oh, and
he's
they
got
were
a wing
replacing
change.
a wing.
That might have been a mistake.
Oh, I
He may
wonder.
not have wanted that.
Okay. So he's gonna get a wing change.
Gerard also going on hards, and Strange Place coming in too. Definitely coming in after some abysmal first stint stuff.
The good news for Randy, he didn't lose any time in the pits to Gerard or Strange Place because they came in after him, even with the nose change. You know, he did lose time on track. That's not gonna help. But yeah. So Randy,
I think all. Oh, go ahead.
Randy on the hards. We had our first pit stops. Well, second pit stops.
All three of those guys have faster pace than the guys in front of them right now.
Yeah. So we'll see. Nick has not made a stop. Dave has not made a stop. Jockstrap has not made a stop. Austin has not made a stop.
So maybe the undercut is the way to go here.
Maybe.
Oh, Dave coming in right now.
Dave going into the pits.
Eric also coming in. Haas Montana also coming in.
All right, so now the pit stops start. Oh, Dave. Oh,
What?
Dave retiring from the session. Must have been having a problem with the car.
Okay. I'm a little confused by that. We'll have to get some confirmation there. Jockstrap and Haas Montana. Gonna battle it out.
Oh, no. Dave going slow on track. Oh, that's so tough.
Oh.
Let's go slow down Strange Place. That's going to allow Austin to catch up coming into this turn here. Oh, Austin backs out. Oh, Nick getting a penalty.
Oh,
Corner
you gotta stay
cutting.
on track.
Got to keep it on track. Nick
Also,
with
that's
3 seconds.
Jockstrap in front of Austin.
Oh,
right now.
excuse me. Yes, excuse me.
It's all right. You know, you're a professional. You should get it right.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You know, well, you know, all Red Bulls look the same to me.
All Red Bulls do look the same.
Yeah,
Yes.
the livery is pretty similar. Austin looking inside, not gonna have it going into
Whoa.
Coconut Minerale.
I thought there was gonna be something there.
Oh, looks
Oh,
like here we
man.
go. Jockstrap did not have the cleanest of exits there, and Austin not gonna take that spot. P4.
Wow, and he was able to get it done before the chicane. Dude, those balls are huge.
Big
man.
balls, big balls.
Wow,
But here comes
big
Randy.
balls.
Randy gonna be trying to go outside on Jockstrap, maybe? No.
Did not happen.
Did not
Let's see,
happen.
He's got the DRS. The gearbox issues waning on him too.
Oh boy. Here we go. Jockstrap with DRS, Randy with DRS, Austin leading these two.
Essentially, he's an immediate threat from two guys. Fastest
Oh,
lap for
Austin.
Strange Pace.
Austin really defending.
Wow, nice job by the house.
The Haas keeping that spot. Big house.
Big house.
Big house. Hey, look at how much time they're clearing up. You know, coming out of the pits, it was 22 seconds, and already they're at 16, 17. You know, they're hovering around there.
Yeah. I mean, they have absolutely started boogieing. Oh, a little bit of a bump there from Randy and Eric.
Yeah, Randy.
Oh, and Austin got squirrely.
Ooh, yeah, these three are looking pretty racy here.
Let's see if there's any romantic moves coming in before the chicane like we saw last lap.
Does
No.
not look like it. Oh, and look who is coming up behind Randy. Austin may have some backup here with Peter Gasoline. Not far behind.
May have some backup. Yeah, calling in the cavalry, who has currently stayed the most consistent. He's at P7, qualified P7. Yes, da. Here comes Gerard.
Here comes Gerard.
Strange Place just set the fastest lap too last lap.
Monkeys.
He's sitting in P8, so
Going into the
I'm
pits.
expecting. No, he's not.
Monkeys.
Oh, fallen monkeys. Sorry. It'd be helpful if I, listen to you. This guy sucks.
So, Nick's staying out. Osmot also staying out, and he's not made a stop yet. He's currently sitting P2. So, if he stopped now, given this... I think he and Nick would probably come out around P4 or 5. It's a pretty short pit, so they're probably not going to lose too much position. Or I think if Austin wants to come out as the net lead of this race, he's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit, which you can see that time is starting to drop now. So the undercut may be powerful. We'll see at the end of this race what the tires are doing. You see Randy going on the outside of Jockstrap, coming into the chicane.
Extra sauce on the ravioli.
Oh, those two keep it tidy through there. Okay, Coach going into pit. Randy is up to P4 of this race.
Yeah, sorry, I was just placing my never-ending pasta order again. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I got that in.
How many bowls have you gone through since we've been here at Imola and they started bringing catering in?
I'm at 6.
You're at 6?
Yeah. I am gonna have some bowel issues.
I shouldn't, I had 1 bowl of Alfredo, but I took 2 lactate because Alfredo is too spicy. So I had 1 bowl of Alfredo, some Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo. But then, I stuck with the red sauces after that.
Good move.
The meatballs, delicious.
Dave, confirmed here, loves a good ball of meat in his mouth.
Yes. Especially if they're from Sweaty Farms, because I just love their sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls, the best balls, honestly.
The greatest.
Glad we can share these moments together, Dave.
Yeah, anyway, back to the race. If you're Austin right now, you're just happy as a clam right now, because Jockstrap and Randy just duking it out here, and that's allowing Austin to get away.
Yeah, and he's absolutely had to plow through some adversity too. Now he's got to hunt down Nick, who's just about to leave the pit.
Yep.
And Austin's coming through the Ravazzas.
Here we go.
Racing. Oh, Nick left the pit.
Oh,
Never mind.
Nick's out of the pit. All right. He still has that 3 seconds though. Keep that in mind. Hopefully, we won't be seeing any more penalties as we see Jockstrap starting to catch up to Austin now. We got a thrilling battle for P2 here, and for P3, for that matter.
Yeah, and Randy and Eric have a little bit of some unfinished business from China. So we'll see from China how those guys get on with that. Of course, a nice little Haas sandwich. Thanks to some pit stops, Gerard moves. I don't think Gerard has done a on-track overtake. I think his overtakes
yeah, he's just
been he's just vibing.
Yeah, and sometimes that's kind of what you need in the BRL. You just need a vibe.
Just need a vibe.
You just need
Not
to
the
vibe.
way I would have put that, Dave, but teach their own. Oh, Randy goes off!
Ooh, Randy.
Oh, bippity boppity, that's not the line.
It doesn't look like you lost too much time. Still might be able to get a move done going into turn 1. Maybe not. We'll see. Does Jockstrap have DRS? He does not. So that's certainly going to help Randy here. If he can't make a move, then he will certainly get the gap closed. As I'm sure Austin right now is just glad to, excuse me, pull away from that
behind him.
Yeah. He's just like, you two have fun. I'm just gonna chill in P2 here.
Yeah, if he can, if Austin can close this gap, that penalty that didn't get served in the pit stops, which is really weird. I thought he would have served it in the pit.
I don't think corner cutting one you can serve in the pit. I think it's gotta be a 5 second only, or 5 or 10.
He's got that 3, and he's catching up to Nick. So
we have for the top 5 spot, we have Strange Place coming up on Gerard. Keeping it close. I don't think close enough to make a move done.
No, not right here, but maybe
down the straight.
Yep.
You see just ahead of them. We're gonna catch up with them as they come into this DRS straight here. We got Randy on Jockstrap. Oh, Jockstrap spins!
Oh no!
Oh, he cooks it coming out of there.
Absolutely
oh no!
Cooks it. Speaking of cooking it, my ravioli was well done.
Oh no!
Wow.
Not the ravioli.
4 cheese blend.
Oh, the best kind of blend.
Man, that is heartbreaking. Now it's absolutely a travesty for Red Bull.
Oh, Red Bull. Well, you know, they got a car P5 currently.
They do, but that car that was in P5 started on pole.
That is true.
So,
The Charles Leclerc special.
yeah, it really has been the poor Charles in our feeder series, just left and right.
He really wants to get a drive here in Formula 1, but he just can't. The talent level is just not quite there yet, as we see monkeys really just all over Jacques Strapp. Can he get a move done? I wonder if, I wonder if he picked up some damage on that wing there. Hopefully he didn't bonk anything.
Yeah, I think he bonked into the wall ever so slightly, so that front wing is probably not helping him any.
Let's see here. I'm not showing it. I'm not seeing any damage.
Okay. Strange place trying to get past Gerard, but Gerard has had a great Sector 3.
Here we go, monkeys. On Jacques Strapp. You hear that DRS is opening. And you see monkeys, he's just dumping battery. He's going to get this overtake done very easily.
That was really quite a statement move to get past Eric.
Yeah, monkeys really just going, you are not worth my time to mess with. I am just going to pass you here.
Yeah,
Of course,
hasta la vista.
The DRS and the battery dump helps. But, yeah, sometimes you just got to do that when you're out on track.
And he still has quite a bit of battery left, half of it left up. Someone who hasn't used a lot of their battery. Him and Mike Oxlong.
That is true.
Mike also under threat on the inside from Carter. Great battle between those two guys, too.
It's like Carter's fighting back. Carter able to take that spot back.
And Nick putting in consecutive fastest laps.
Sitting with a 118.2.
The gap has absolutely spread out between the Haas and the Aston Martin.
Yep. You got a really close battle here between Gerard and Strange Place. Strange Place is going to get the overtake done going into turn 1 there. Strange Place up into P4.
Yeah, nice climb back. I still want my podium position. I think I had Strange Place on the podium.
Well, he is only one place down.
Dave vomited in his helmet.
Ooh.
Yeah, rough.
Dave, the vomit rocket in the helmet. You never like to see it.
Oh, well, Dave just got a new nickname, the Vomit Rocket. That's unfortunate, Dave.
Rip Dave. We got Randy. Still clawing, still fighting away. P3 of this race.
I think you had Randy on the podium, didn't you?
Yes, I believe so. We'll have to check the tapes as always, but I believe I did have Randy on the podium.
And he's keeping Nick, or not Nick, Jesus. He's keeping one of these guys honest, whoever's in front of him, Austin. Oh, he's gonna grill me about that.
One of these guys.
He's got
Ooh.
DRS.
Oh no, just not quite close enough. I think he could have sent it there maybe, but that would have been risky.
Yeah, I mean you're 23, got 23 laps down. We got about 10-ish laps to
Ooh,
go.
Austin, a very non-tidy turn.
Oh man!
So they swap positions. Austin's now P3, Randy in P2. Strange Place, not far behind. So we got 10 laps to go here.
And I think Austin is looking unconfident in that car right now.
Austin, we did hear some radio messages in practice. Austin not really happy with how the car was feeling. He was struggling out there a little bit. Haas is, my source tells me that Haas was, hard to work at the car in the paddock to get it ready for qualifying, but, if it's not up to spec, to the driver's liking, rather. As you can see, Austin's really starting to struggle now.
Oversteering. Also, Dave was saying that it's the pasta. It is not the pasta.
It better not be the pasta. You know how many bowls I've eaten? Here we go. Haas Montana. Sitting in P3. Is he going to be, is he going to have enough track to get a move done into turn 1? He's looking inside.
Oh, he thought about it.
He really thought about it.
Thought about it back down. Oh, Randy goes squirrely. Randy's squirrely handling it. Wow.
This is some good battle in here.
These guys just duking it out left and right here.
I would just like to mention, with Strange Place going into the pits, putting on the soft tires. Same with Mike, actually. Those two on the softs. Ozma Bugtoff, P4 of this race.
Yeah, nice job there by the coach. We saw him go off early, but he has absolutely put in some just absolutely consistent laps. Gerard now under threat from no one, actually, because Carter just cooked it. I think that's Carter behind him, or is that, that's Adam, excuse me.
See, Strange Place getting past Carter. Massive tire advantage here. We're gonna keep an eye and see how many places Strange Place can make up. He's got there's a lot of race to left though.
He's taking a little bit of a gamble on those softs, but I think he wants that fastest lap point.
Gotta take that away from Nick. Currently holding fastest lap.
Big for constructors and big for personal points too.
Here comes Randy on Austin.
They're side by side.
Oh, buddy. Oh, nice. Randy trying to switch it back.
No overspeed there. He's still got a pocket. He backed out. He backed out hard.
That would have been but Austin goes off.
I don't think he necessarily trusted Austin in the car.
I think that just would have been a tough turn to try to overtake into as well, especially going inside.
Now Azmat Bukatov is in fighting distance too.
Azmat. On those mediums, I think he's actually going to have to make another stop because I think he's been on mediums this entire race.
Oh. What an update.
I think.
Mike Oxlong taking the fastest lap now.
Ooh.
On those fresh boots.
So, he's going to have to hold on to that, and if he does, then that is still going to be an extra point going to Aston Martin in the constructor standings.
Yeah, we'll see if Azmat Bugtov books it to the pits.
Let's see, if he came out of the pits right now, you'd be probably around P9.
And he's still out there, so much for my career as a strategist.
Yep, that's
Austin.
That's why we're in the booth here, Blue.
Yeah, Austin and Randy still duking it out.
What a fight this has been for these past few laps. So Austin jutting out there as he's doing right now.
I think he's trying to make sure that Randy knows that he's in his mirrors.
Yeah, he's just giving a little, just a little reminder, yeah, hey, I'm still here. Which, I don't know about you, Blue, but that's kind of how I drove when I was racing competitively. I'd always just be like, yeah, I want you to know I'm in your mirrors. I'm coming.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a psychological thing, I'm still right behind you. Like, you're not off scot-free, so. Strange Place taking that fastest lap back, by the way.
And this being Haas Montana, he obviously wants to take after number 3, obviously, the Intimidator.
The Intimidator, yeah. Hopefully no passes on the grass and stay out of the wall for the love of God.
Yeah, we don't need another tragedy here.
I wish they had an all-black Haas livery. That would have been sweet.
That'd have been so good with the good.
This is really close, but yeah. It was a Good Wrench.
Yeah, Good Wrench was the main sponsor, or that he's most associated with.
Oh, there goes Azmat.
In the pits. Both Haas's now running 3 and 4.
Is that Williams unlapping itself?
Is that Adam?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Adam.
Oh, it is. And now he's gonna let. I think it was Gerard. We'll let Gerard by.
Yeah. Kind of a weird situation. Has really good top end, but then loses it in the corners. So kind of a weird instance there.
So Azmat, he's 2-stopping this race as well. He's on the soft tires.
Man, Randy and Austin, Jesus Lord.
Still going at it.
They are just They're gonna have to invite each other to Christmas at this point.
Well, this is going to be an exciting one to the finish. You got Osmond here currently. P9. Trying to get to P8. Potentially P7, P6, maybe even P5. Who knows what these softs do? He's got to get past Carter, though. And Carter is not going to make this easy for him. So they're going into Coconut Minerale. Here goes Osmond. On the outside. No, he backs out.
Nope. He didn't have enough track recognized.
Yeah,
it.
didn't. Yep.
Oh man, bad launches by both of them out of that corner.
Yep, but I think just with the grip difference here, Osmond's gonna have a pretty good exit here and gonna get a pretty good run at Carter.
Now the spread, the field is really spread out now.
Yep. You see Osmond, he's gonna have this one pretty easily here. We have 5 laps of racing left.
Giving each other lots of room. That was pretty funny.
I'm glad to know that fear works.
Stall. Yeah, the gulag is waiting for Yi. Also, Fallen Monkeys, we haven't talked a whole lot about him. Nice job. He's up 4 spots into P5. Hasn't had a very dramatic race, but...
And, that's kind of what you want sometimes. Just low drama.
Just a vibe, yeah.
A good finishing spot, as it would currently stand.
And he's used pretty much none of his battery.
He's gonna need that, as you can see Strange Place really starting to close up time.
Yeah, it's not like, paid time off, buddy. It doesn't carry over to the next race. So you can use it, I promise. It's just funny cycling through all the drivers. You have Mike Oxlong, who's got 76% of his battery left. And Monkeys, who has 55% of his battery. There he goes. He's listening to the broadcast. Yeah. Dump it, buddy. Dump it.
There we go.
We're going to get a radio message and be like, I crashed because I was using my battery.
Why did I use my battery?
Azmat setting that 117.4.
Ooh, fastest lap. Going to Ferrari right now.
Let's see if Nick has an answer.
Let's see.
Or if any of the other soft guys have an answer. Soft guys.
Well, if you're Nick, you can't really risk a. Actually, you could risk it. You could risk a pit stop here.
Nick. Risk it.
He's got a 33 second or 18 second gap, 22 somewhere in there.
21 according to this. And as the kids would say, do it for the vine.
But points are crucial. So maybe you do want to pit and try to run a lap. We'll see.
Also, I think there might be a team order suggestion here. Jockstrap versus Strange Place. We know Strange Place has the pace. Let's see if they maybe attack each other or.
Oh, you know what? I think Jockstrap's gonna be giving Strange Place a tow down the main straight here.
Oh.
And this is where they will swap. Yeah, you can
Look
see
at
he's
that.
yeah. Look at that. Teamwork is gonna make the dream work. And yep. You see Jockstrap just going to hang off to the side there and let his teammate go by.
He had his overtake on, though.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably so in case there was like a speed difference, he made sure he was in front of him to actually give him the slipstream and pull.
He's still using it a little bit. Interesting. All right. Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe if you're Red Bull, you're trying to add him out of this session. You'll flag in Sector 2. It's funny because we haven't had any Jordo's Bazaar podcast safety cars. And we're on lap 30 or 32.
It's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day.
It's been some really fun racing here. We're going to catch back up with Austin because this is kind of where the fight's been all race. Gotta pick up pace here if he wants to get to P2 here. Let's see. He does not have a ton of battery left.
Yeah,
take a look at Randy.
Though.
Yeah, neither does Randy.
I thought Randy was diving into the pits. I was like, what? Why?
Yeah, I know.
No, he was not. My eyes do deceive me.
Yeah. Well, so as it currently stands, Nick is going to be walking away with 25 points here. Randy's going to be walking away with 18. Austin with 15. And his teammate at Haas walking away with 12.
Yeah, and I don't know, I wouldn't be too terribly angry with the 3 and 4 right now. If I'm Haas,
No, not at all. You know, they're
it's a
third in
really good combo.
they're third in the constructors right now, behind Aston Martin. Alpine also won't be scoring any points. Dave out of this race, and Pigeon, no second driver to here for Alpine. So Alpine will not be getting any points. So we can be seeing some changes here in the drivers' championship and the constructors.
It was a rumor that Pigeon's visa got declined into Italy.
Interesting.
So, yeah. You crash one yacht and everybody doesn't like you. So,
well, you know those Italians. What will they do next?
Them Italians.
We are on the final lap of this race. The field is pretty much settled.
Yep, everybody's relaxed, calm down.
It's, hey, but the positions are what they are. Although we might see, I wonder if Strange Place can make a last second push here. Gosh, we've had 32 almost 32 laps of completed racing. Who'd you give the Mac T Bold move of the race to?
You know what? I don't know. I don't have one.
You know what? We're gonna give it to Strange Place for trying to make that overtake in the chicane stick. It did not work, but it was bold to go for it in that spot. So we will give it to Strange Place.
Dave remembers the race better than I do. A little bit of a victory burnout by Nick.
He's gonna cross the line, P1.
And a nice race done by Randy.
And by Austin, too. Man, some great racing between the both of them. Randy just getting the upper hand.
There's that last second and the last stint. Austin just wasn't super comfortable with the car. I thought Randy was going to lose it before the finish line. Man, that would have been funny. And then Gerard coming in P4.
Coming in for Haas, P4. Got Monkeys in P5. Really quiet race, but that was a good race.
Just stayed out of trouble and got her done.
Yeah, Ozmot with going to be coming home with 3 points there for having fastest lap.
Nice job by Azmat. Kind of the unsung hero for everybody else, yoinking that fastest lap away from from Aston Martin.
We got Mike going to be coming in at P10, so Aston Martin walking away with 26 points here in the Constructors' Championship. But, Blue, more importantly, no safety cars. We had a couple incidents.
Did have, but they were minor or guys going off.
Yeah, or, racing incidents. So,
great racecraft from these guys.
Yep, you love to see it. We saw some really good battles here today. Randy Austin really highlighted it. Strange Place, earlier it was Austin, Strange Place, and I can't remember the third. Randy, I think, was in there as well. We had some really good battles today. It was fun to see. But, Ozma Bugtov with Driver of the Day. Well done. This is his first one of the year.
That was fun. That was
all
was
right.
a good time. Where are we next week?
Next week, we are at the very famous Monaco Grand Prix.
No way.
We will be at Monaco. Very treacherous, very dangerous for the wings.
I have my champagne ready.
I got my my Airbnb. It's on a yacht.
Oh, wow. They put me on a park bench.
Well, that's our race. Nick walking away with P1. He did have that 3 seconds, but that does not matter. He's still getting P1 of this race. Randy P2, Austin P3, and Haas finishing out with P4 with Peter Gasoline right there. Monkeys P5, Strange Place P6, Jacques Strap P7, Ozmot P8, Carter in P9, and then Mike in P10. That is our race. We will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.